Good morning, January 27th, day 5 of this book journey that I'm creating. So, if you guys have been tuning in this week, I appreciate it. I want to say thank you for the people that have reached out and gave me some great feedback. I really do appreciate that. So, we're going to finish up the week talking about something that's very important. But before we get into that, I wanted to just give you an insight on how this is affecting me just the first 5 days. And one of the main reasons I'm doing this is I need the same effect that I'm talking about in the book to make it great, to be able to connect with people. And that's, to be honest with you right now. Sorry, my voice has been talking too much. My voice feels raspy this morning, but the main focus point for me right now is I want to make sure content connects. It has an effect on people. And by doing this process this week that I've been sharing with you, it's actually had an effect on me and has created 3 great pieces of content to add to my book. And I feel like that it's creating momentum already. It's already having an effect. So like I said, if you guys tuned in this week, I appreciate it. But today I want to add one piece, to this creating effect. And I want to talk about micro experiences. A lot of times the effect that we need is already there. It's happening. But the thing is, we're not acknowledging it. We're not seeing it. We're overlooking it. We're in this autopilot mode where we're not in the present moment and we're missing it. And I'm going to give a quick analogy here. It's one of my favorites, but San Francisco 49ers, which are in the playoffs this weekend, back when Bill Walsh was their head coach, that's what he focused on. He focused on acknowledging all the hard work that they're putting in, all the little pieces that were coming together. And not only did he focus on that, he made sure that everybody around him on that staff, down to, he said, the person answering the telephones, they knew about all the little things that were taking place. And pretty much they created a little community around themselves. And even when their record wasn't improving yet, in fact, the first year, I think they only won 2 games. But within that organization, they were acknowledging all the little things that were changing. And it had a tremendous effect on them to the point 2 years in, they win a Super Bowl. People didn't even see it coming. Like, how is this possible? This guy only won 2 games last year. Then they win 6 games. Then they win the Super Bowl. How is that possible? And it's all these little pieces. I call them micro experiences. So the question for you today, how many of these micro experiences are you paying attention to? Are you just letting them go by and not seeing them? And they could be having a tremendous effect if you're putting the effort if you're putting the energy in, if you're working your resources, your strategy. There's a lot of good stuff that gets missed. And when it gets missed, it can't have an effect. So, when we come back on Monday, I'm going to tell you about those 3 pieces of content that came this week as a result. But I'm excited because this journey thing that I'm creating on here day by day is having the effect I need it to have on me so I can connect with that force that's beyond myself. And I believe that force compounds our energy, our effort, our strategy, our resources, everything we have to work with. So, man, you guys have a great Friday, a great weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.